Verydarkman, the social media critic who now calls himself an online police, has filed an application with the Lagos High Court seeking permission to appeal the ruling issued by Justice Matthias Dawodu on October 14, 2024. The ruling requires him to remove the defamatory video and comments about human rights activist Femi Falana SAN and his son Folarin Falana, popularly known as Falz. The defamatory statements were made in a recorded conversation alleging that Femi Falana and his son Falz accepted 10 million from Bobrisky to obstruct justice. And we all know that Bobrisky claimed that that recording was fake, that it was AI. Anyway, so the court ordered Verydarkman to take down those defamatory statements made against Falana and Falz. Also, Justice Dawodu in that ruling also prohibited Verydarkman from further posting, sharing or circulating any defamatory videos or comments about Femi Falana and his son Falz on social media platforms, pending the outcome of the lawsuits filed by the pair. He stated that although the decision to grant or deny leave to appeal is at the court's discretion, this discretion should be exercised both fairly and carefully. He argued that denying leave to appeal could lead to the enforcement of a decision that may not accurately apply to the law, potentially resulting in adverse effects not only for the parties involved, but also for the overall administration of justice. The role of the appellate courts in clarifying and, when necessary, correcting trial court decisions is essential to upholding the integrity of the judicial system, he stated. So now what this means is that Verydarkman has refused to take down those videos he posted about Femi Falana and Falz. And actually, this is not surprising because we all know Verydarkman. He would never take down those statements except he is physically forced to do so. And now the court told him that it is either he takes down those statements he made about Falz and his father or pay the fine of 500 million naira. We all know when that came out, when that particular news came out. So now Verydarkman is saying that he is not going to take down those posts. He is standing by what he said. And this is not surprising, to say the least. We all expected this turn of events, but now, will he actually pay that 500 million naira? Many people are saying that VDM doesn't have that kind of money, so if he has to pay it, where will the money come from? People are also speculating, maybe that is why he is appealing in the first place, because VDM can't afford that amount of money. 500 million naira is not a small amount. But on the other hand, he doesn't want to take down those statements because he's the kind of person that stands by what he says. So now, how will this appeal go? Will the ruling be in his favor, or will he still have to pay that money last? Oladimeji Joseph, a legal practitioner who submitted an affidavit in support of the motion, noted his awareness of the court's specific findings about Verydarkman's inability to compensate the claimant. That is, if the judgment of the court becomes unfavorable to him. That is, if they rule in the favor of Falz and his father. Consequently, he seeks to appeal the court's ruling. Joseph also further stated, "I am certain that permission from these honorable courts must be granted before the defendant can appeal ruling. The defendant has 14 days from the date of the ruling to seek permission from these honorable courts and file an appeal." He appealed to the court to approve the applicant's request. So now once again, VDM is putting pressure on his fans. According to some people, VDM's fan never rests because there is always one trouble or the other. It's always from one problem to the other with VDM. VDM's fans, they never rest. And this one is another problem now because they all know, if they even said it in the courts, that VDM doesn't have the capacity to pay that amount of money. He doesn't have 500 million naira to pay anybody. VDM even said it himself. He doesn't have that kind of money. So now, they're all waiting. How will the ruling of the courts be? Will it be in VDM's favor, or will he have to pay that money? The way VDM fans are waiting for the outcome with bated breaths, VDM critics are also waiting because they would say, "I told you so." They are already saying that VDM like to chook matter on top waiting no consign am, that finally is going to rest because he will find that 500 million naira from wherever and pay it by force by fire. If not, they'll throw him in jail and he will enter jail again since he happens to like jail so much. Some people have also voiced their confusion over the matter that now, if the court happens to rule in the favor of Femi Falana and Falz, who is VDM paying this money to? Is he paying it to the courts, or he's paying it to Femi Falana and his son Falz? Because according to them, if VDM ends up paying this money to Falz and his father, it will really pain them. VDM supporters, on the other hand, though, are quite confident that he will emerge victorious in this one because VDM has a way of always meandering through situations like this, and they feel that the same thing will happen in this particular situation. Some other people are of the opinion that why are they holding VDM? VDM only played an audio recording of Bobrisky. That if they are looking for who to hold, they should hold Bobrisky because it was Bobrisky who said that he paid 10 million to the Falanos, not VDM. VDM only played the audio. So why is VDM under attack? Why is it being asked to take down those audios? They feel like the senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, is just trying to use his power to suppress Verydarkman because Verydarkman doesn't have the financial capacity or otherwise to fight him. People have taken to the comment section to voice their opinion on the issue. One commented, "A case hasn't been decided upon, and yet you are asking him to take down evidence. What kind of justice system do we have in Nigeria?" Another netizen commented, "Nothing good comes easily. All this in our country are not doing the citizens well. How long are we going to continue like this? It's getting much now. What is the right the citizens have to even live in?" Yet another comments, "I'm even surprised about them asking him to take down the audios. Just like how?" So now let us know in the comment section, what do you think will be the outcome of this appeal made by Verydarkman? Will the court's ruling be in his favor, or will he still have to pay that 500 million? Let us know what you think. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.